All right, folks, back to that Roland Martin unfiltered video in just one
All right,
moment.
folks, one of the issues that we're going to see in this campaign is COVID-19. Right now, there are 7.15 million cases of COVID-19 in the U.S. 205,000 people have died from the virus. Now, the search for a vaccine continues, but a lot of black folks are skeptical about using it even if one is found. The Oldest Professional Society of Black Physicians have decided to independently test the safety and effectiveness of COVID-19 vaccines. Several infectious disease and immunization experts make up the National Medical Association's task force. They will be reviewing the data in hopes to address some of the concerns around the vaccine for COVID-19. Joining me now is Dr. Roland McDougle, president of the National Medical Association. Dr. McDougle, glad to have you on the show.
Good evening, Roland.
I had the president of Dillard University on, and he and the president of Xavier University are participating in a COVID-19 trial. Why your doctors, what is the most important thing your doctors want people to know when it comes to them taking an independent look at these vaccines?
Well, Roland, excellent question. So we, first of all, would like for the African-American community to participate in the clinical trials, because once they are properly completed, we want to have enough data to be able to generalize and speak to the safety and efficacy of the vaccine for the African-American community and the community at whole. And with our task force with the National Medical Association, we really want to bring clarity to this situation, to these clinical trials, because as you've seen, we've had a cloud of political influence going back to hydroxychloroquine that was later found to cause adverse cardiac events, to the convalescent plasma that received emergency use authorization by the Food and Drug Administration on August 23rd, one day before the Republican National Convention. And then not too long afterward, a panel of scientists from the National Institutes of Health declared that there were insufficient data to advise for or against the use of convalescent plasma, and went on to say that convalescent plasma should not be considered a standard of care. And then furthermore, stated that prospective randomized clinical trials needed to be completed in order to make a determination. So we want to be that nonpartisan, independent lens to be able to provide some information for our community as the trusted messengers.
And again, part of this is because black people are more likely to trust African-American doctors when it comes to their health.
Yes. And on top of that, this is important to our community. So when you look at the data, and it's really hard to find some of the relevant data. So African Americans have an age-adjusted death rate 3.4 times that of European Americans. So this is real to us. So we would like to be able to endorse a safe and effective vaccine, not clouded by politics. So we're in the business of engaging with, partnering with, and providing information for our patients and the physicians in the National Medical Association and physicians across the United States.
All right, then. Dr. Roland McDougle, we certainly appreciate what the NMA is doing and the role that they're playing. And, of course, y'all let us know what information you find. We'll certainly have you back on the show.
Well, Roland, you do a wonderful job of educating the community, and I love your show and I watch your show. So keep up the wonderful work.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you so very much.
All right, folks, back to that Roland Martin unfiltered video in just one moment.
It's time to be smart. When we control our institutions, we win. This is the most important news show on television of any racial background. Y'all put $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 on this and keep this going. What you've done, Roland, since this crisis came out in full bloom. Anybody watching this, tell your friends, Go back and look at the last 2 weeks, especially of Roland Martin Unfiltered. I mean, hell, go back and look at the last 2 days. You've had sitting United States senators today, Klobuchar and Harris. Whatever you have you can bring to Roland Martin Unfiltered to support it, please do, because this information may literally save your life.
Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.
Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.